How's it going, people? It is Liam Carson here, and we are reacting to episode number 10 of Season 1 for Brooklyn Nine-Nine, as I believe we're closing in on the halfway point for this season, which has been a very, very enjoyable show, as I've mentioned countless times, and even though I would say the last episode wasn't as, I guess, enthralling as the other episodes have been, it was still a lot of fun, and it was still good to have quite a few connections, especially with Terry and Gina. You had Amy and Rosa, and yeah, it was just a really fun episode. It was great to see Patton Oswalt. Like I said, I'm sure we're going to be seeing him in some capacity in future episodes, but yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into this episode, as always, with Brooklyn Nine-Nine. So with that said, let's get into episode number 10 of Season 1 for Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Let's go.
Right out of the gate. What's going on? We're playing Boyle Bingo, Thanksgiving edition.
Everyone filled out their cards with possible Charles.
It's so weird. Today's Thanksgiving as of recording.
Boyle calls it Turkey Day in the center square.
Boyle objects to Boyle Bingo.
Come on, guys.
Boyle says, come on, guys. That's 2 for 2.
Well, guess what? I can spoil a little game by sitting over here quietly all day and doing nothing. Oh! Ah!
That was on the card.
Falls on the floor. No one?
Poor Boyle, he's just getting hit like a pinata.
Boom.
Boyle says boom! NYPD!
Traffic's a bitch.
Me, Johnny Law. What about that basketball? Now.
Are we singing?
No.
Oh, goodness. Well done, Jake. Well done.
Damn it, boy!
No, I don't.
Is it in your pockets?
Oh, come on.
I'm gonna shake it out of your pockets. Turn around.
Sarge.
Oh, goodness.
This is fun.
Release your sweets! Can I help you, Santiago?
Oh, Captain, didn't expect to see you. I'm gonna give a toast, tell him how thankful I am to have him in the precinct, and officially ask him to be my mentor.
Wait, are you
Ah,
only
there it
hosting
is.
dinner because you want to suck up the whole...
Celebrate this holiday like a normal person.
Fine, you're right. I want to do what I do every year. Sit at home.
I mean, I
watch
don't
football,
celebrate
eat
because I'm
mayo,
British.
spoonfuls.
But that's
Those are
a,
spoonfuls of
I
mayo
guess,
sprinkled with
excuse.
peanuts.
That's revolting.
Maybe so, but it's what I invented when I was 6 because my mom
I
was
wish I
working,
could,
so I had
though.
to make dinner for myself. My sad story trumps your insult. Jake. Thank you, Boyle.
If the case opens up, it's yours.
I'd rather spend Thanksgiving at your house than with my sister.
Things you find at the beach. For S, I had Seagull.
Good one, Diana! Ice cream break!
Yay!
Yay. It's so pleasant and boring. But cool.
Hitchcock, why do you have your shirt off?
Can't spill food on your shirt if you're not wearing one.
What?
Big brain.
Captain Holt.
Happy Thanksgiving. Your apartment was very easy to locate.
I mean,
Thank you so
still
much.
get another
You
shirt.
look beautiful.
Weirdest conversation ever. Let's work you two.
Santiago.
Or I could wait.
No waiting, just toasting. I want you to toast. I want to eat toast. Give me some toast. I have to head back to
Terry.
the precinct.
No,
Oh.
why?
Someone stole $10,000 from the evidence lockup.
Yes. Oh, awesome.
Why is that awesome?
It's a case.
Did he do
so
it?
I could hop on any case that came up. It's a Thanksgiving
What are
miracle.
you talking about?
Hitchcock.
Okay, enough is enough.
We know. We all know. Oh.
What's in these?
Potatoes, butter, a little milk. Then I ran out of salt, so I used baking soda.
Why wouldn't you?
Oh.
White powders? Of course they're interchangeable.
Did that. Now punch it. Safety first. Punch it. Okay, see, now I just feel like you're missing.
Anyone want seconds?
Can't.
So none of you ate anything. Terry, you said you ate the whole turkey.
Toilet.
You remember when Rachel made that
I ate one
thing in
steaming.
Friends?
It tasted like fish vomit. That was it for me.
and
But
they
I
pretended
did
to like
cook.
it?
You all ate those brownies I brought in last week.
I thought they were erasers.
Charles said he loved them.
I'm a textbook.
Saves Thanksgiving.
Did you really say that?
No, but it does say Boyle believes obvious lie.
So what's our strategy here? I'm thinking maybe we could do the whole thing in character. I'll play.
Gee, what the
Murdered by
heck?
a man in a yellow sweater. It's the one case I can't solve.
He's
Don't
holding
fight with
Jake's.
family. It can all go away so quickly.
All right, I bet it all in the football game. My bookie has it.
Yes! The case continues.
This is not good.
Right. Sorry, Jimes. His father was murdered by a bookie.
Oh man, I'm loving this duo so
Our
much.
perp says the book.
I can act out too, you know.
Please do.
Okay. Watch this.
Oh no. Oh, she's gonna get herself drunk. Oh god.
Oops.
Out! All of you!
But the cook is coming back.
Out!
This is too good.
It's fine. But I'm taking these olives.
You could stash the food in the office.
I knew it. Where? Where?
Sarge, am I too heavy?
No. Where is it?
There, the one with the water stain.
There's a lot of food up there?
Yeah, it's a smorgasbord.
Holy! What the? Oh my god!
I think the rats got to it.
You think?
This is the greatest thing that's ever happened.
But they're watching the football game and I DVR'd it. I don't want to see the score.
Oh, for crying out loud!
We'll look at the stolen money.
NYPD freeze! Change the channel and then freeze!
Put it down.
Change the channel, then freeze.
Thank you. That's so much better. Oh! Why are there so many TVs
Oh
in here?
no!
Thank you.
Money was still in the bookie's safe.
It's me with
All
the
numbers
F1. I'm
match.
not supposed to watch it.
Back
And
to
then
San
that's like,
Diego's party.
No thanks. I think I'm gonna head home and watch the football game. My mom worked, my dad was gone, and I sat at home watching football.
I came from a very formal
sad.
family. My parents were not, especially. Is that you can make a new family with new traditions.
Well, that's nice,
the
Captain, but I
9-9.
don't have a new family yet, so I guess I'm stuck with my awesome old traditions.
Okay. Outdoors glad you couldn't make it.
Thank you.
Holt,
Before you
Holt
go,
was
can I
looking
borrow
out for
some money?
him.
I'm getting some pretty serious vibes from.
It's a real culinary challenge. Give me 15 minutes and then we feast.
Make it 5.
And you eat with your eyes, so the plating alone takes.
5, boy!
Just love that.
I want to tell you something.
He's on edge.
I think you're.
Do you feel, however, the word choice could have been improved in spots? I mark them awk for awkward.
Oh, orc. Yes.
It's
Still.
the best thing anyone's ever said to me.
I marked him.
I would have been happy if he hated it, but I'm happy he didn't.
So you pretty much got the disaster night you were hoping for?
Yeah, until you made the best Thanksgiving meal I've ever had and ruined it.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Raid on her parade.
So earlier at Amy's, I had a super weird family with 2 black dads and 2 Latina daughters and 2 white sons and Gina and I don't know what you are, some strange giant baby. To the
Uncle.
9-9.
Distant uncle. I don't know.
That was perfect.
Ooh, Boyle cries. I got Boyle bingo.
Hey! Oh, I love that. That was probably one of the best episodes this season. There were some really nice deep moments, especially with Holt and Jake, and especially how Holt was trying to be there for Jake, understanding the situation that the sad situation that Jake was going through, and was just pulling for him. It even played a part of some of his non-serious moments at times, which was really good. I love the combo of Holt and Jake. Just the Thanksgiving event was just fun in general, from Amy just throwing the glass and destroying the bar basically, and then Terry just losing his shit. I loved this so much, and just the importance of how the 9-9 are like a family, like especially 10 episodes, and you get to have more of a warmth to these characters, and you know, they have such this nice connectivity that I think is starting to become more and more cemented, if that makes sense. Like you are glued to these characters, and you just love the show so much at the minute. And yeah, so loved this episode. Very fun stuff. Awesome sauce, basically. Yeah, this was pretty great. I think this is probably one of my favorite episodes of Brooklyn Nine-Nine so far. It was just nice to have that nice warming atmosphere, and obviously Jake was going to show up at the end. But it was just really nice, like, especially with Jake having a bit of a issue regarding Thanksgiving based on his own experiences. We kind of had that in the last episode, his own experiences hampering the whole, pizza, being a thing with the whole pizza situation. But with Thanksgiving, it's all about that unity, that family, and the antithesis of that, basically, for Jake was enough to disregard Thanksgiving in his mind because of his own experiences. So I really thought that it was perfect in terms of that nice emotion that was portrayed, especially with Holt looking out for Jake. And I think you could see it on his face. He was holding out hope that Jake would show up, and he wanted to help him so much, and he sympathized with him so much, like, especially with Thanksgiving. Like he even had him say, what is your problem with Thanksgiving, really? And it's, you go into those layers and how sad the situation is for Jake, and you could, like I said, you could see it on his face, and there was a lot of emotion when Jake gave his reason to why he's not really a fan of Thanksgiving. So yeah, it is a very, very sad circumstance, but yeah, I really, really loved the balance of, I don't know, there is that nice aspect of so much comedy being thrown into this episode, but there's that little sprinkle of emotion, especially with Jake's story, that just makes this a really, really well executed episode. There was just a lot of bits in that episode that just killed me, but I think I think Holt just coming out with that unexpected line about how my wife was murdered by a man in a yellow sweater, that was just perfect. Like, especially since you don't expect it from Holt, but it's a tentative enough, and it blends in well with that unexpectedness from Holt that it's just that it's just too funny, because he was trying to get that family to settle down, and he just blurts that out, and it just works so well. I just loved it. It was playing along with Jake's shenanigans, but it was also a very, very unexpected thing that Holt did, because he's usually a very, very strict character, and you even, well, there was even a little bit of that I guess side of him where he was pulling some shenanigans on Jake, because you had Jake saying punch it, and you had Holt just being so delicate, and then you had Jake give up, and then he did punch it, so he was pulling Jake's leg there, and then you have him following Jake's basically shenanigans in order to quell the family down, because his usual side of things, they weren't cutting it, so he decided to do something that was not only attentive but also hilarious as well. So I just loved that. And yeah, the whole situation with the Boyle bingo, that was pretty great, how that dragged on for the entire episode. Rosa as well, I just loved how she was living for this chaos. Like, everything was turning to hell with Amy's dinner, and she was just living for this. Like, Terry was losing his mind, she was here for this, the rats, I just everything just was playing in Rosa's favor. And well, until the very end, of course, when I think the Thanksgiving thing was basically salvaged. So yeah, but it was still very, very fun stuff. And there was that bit where everyone was dumping their dinner in the toilet. It was giving me high-key Rachel vibes from Friends, when she made the trifle and everyone was just getting rid of it in their own ways, apart from Joey, of course, obviously. So yeah, but it was just really, really funny. I just loved Terry just losing his mind, though. Like, especially since Amy, you had the perfect Thanksgiving. She was just trying to deliver, especially with everything she was making, and as well as the fact that she was coinciding that with trying to basically be mentored by Holt, and she had this speech prepared, but it was and she was just losing her cool as well, because how is Jake being able to how is Holt and Jake always this duo together, and I'm like, do I be like Jake? And then she just throws the glass, destroys the bar. That was golden. I just loved it. But she kind of set Terry off, and Terry was just losing it all throughout. Like, I just loved some of the shit that he came out with. It was too much. And Terry was just really, really funny in this episode. Like, there are quite a few funny moments with Terry in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but this was just taking the cake, really. I just loved his character in this, but I loved a lot of the characterizations from the characters in this episode, like from Rosa, from Holt, from Jake. There was just a lot of great characterization in this episode, and it's really, really nice to have that bond with this. Like I said, with the 9-9, I think over, like, with 10 episodes in, you've kind of gotten a bit of an attachment to these characters now, and it's really nice to have that bond, to see all these characters just have that union. And it was really sad about Jake saying that he didn't feel like he had a family, but in the end he pulled through and realized that they wanted him here. And like I said, you saw the sorrow from Holt almost, really, on his face, about how he feels that he does feels for Jake. So, because whereas he can have that non-serious attitude most of the time, it doesn't that, like, there are layers to why he disregards, why he's so enthusiastic to working on a case rather than spending it with Thanksgiving. It takes his mind off things, really. So yeah, it's just like it's just like his detective work. He doesn't deflect for no reason and all of that. He does have his reasons. With his detective work, it's not like he is a complete doofus when he's, out on the beat and whatnot. He's able to bring in, like in this episode, for example, I mentioned about the fact that he kind of like has that third eye. Like, he doesn't look at someone directly and be like, oh, it was him did it. You always have that shot where he is not having his eye on the suspect, and he's like, yeah, that guy did it, I know it, because it's basic observation, and it just works so well. So yeah, despite the things that Jake pulls, he does have his reasons, or he's able to back up the, I guess, shortcomings, I guess you could say, of what he portrays. He's able to be able to solve things effectively, even though he has that non-serious manner when he is doing his job. So yeah, and like the Thanksgiving thing, he has his reasons to bail because there is that sad emotional layer with him. So yeah, but it was just really nice to see Holt and Jake just being out there, and yeah, it was just really, really good with their interactions, and their characters just blend so well. And I think, like I said, the cherry on top of that was Holt just doing the unexpected. So yeah, but it was really, really great, this episode. I just really loved it. It's just so weird that as of recording, I will just say this to those who are watching this on YouTube, because obviously this is going to be a bit later for the YouTube side of things, but it is November 25th, 2021. I should state the year, because this will probably come out in 2022, but that's because NBC, they've been giving me hassle with copyright, so yay. But yeah, it is November 25th. I think it is Thanksgiving today, so I just love how this episode has come about, because I usually record my stuff on the Thursday for Brooklyn Nine-Nine, so, and voila, here we are, the Thanksgiving episode. on Thanksgiving. So I've had another episode of that this week with Doctor Who. Like, I think the in-universe date was the 21st of November, and of course that was the recording date, but I think that was more so done deliberately. With this, this was something completely unexpected, because obviously this episode did not release on the 25th of November 2021, but it just happened to fall on that date, which kind of makes up for the Halloween episode, because I recorded I think it was episode 5 a week. I recorded, episode 5 on Halloween, I believe it was. And, if I waited a week longer, then I would have reacted to the Halloween episode on Halloween week. So, and I was like, well, that pretty much sucks, because if I had known, I probably, so I really love how that coincided. The Thanksgiving episode coincided with the 25th of November, so I really loved this episode. It was really perfect, very hysterical, and mixed in with that sprinkle bit of depth there for Jake, so I really appreciated that. So, but it was nice to see these characters. There was a lot of great characterization in this episode, and it was just pretty fun stuff overall. So, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my Media Feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!